You are now listening to Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast Season 4. Cheer! Hello everybody, this is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman, the YPG, and the Premier Boy Podcast. Welcome to another episode of Mr. Gentleman at the Podcast. Hope all is well. And all the episodes got my special guests. Y'all already know what it is. This is the SummerSlam prediction show, the biggest show of the summer. And also the NXT prediction as well. And we got the bro, Mr. Aaron Sands, aka King Talk Sands, in the building. On 1/4 of the Premier Boy Podcast. King Talk with Aaron Sands. He's back on the show. And we're going to do the predictions episode. And y'all already know what it is. Sit back, relax, I'll be right back.
Yo. This is the fresh one. They call me Mally Mal, the man. And you're listening to the Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast with my boy, the gentleman, Ken. Shouldn't be anywhere else right now.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. And at the time, I will be giving you a Jim Facts quote of the day. And today's quote of the day is, the best gift you can have away is opening up your two eyes. And what I mean by that is, waking up every day is always a blessing. You know? So be grateful for God waking you up this morning and make you see another day. And that is the Jim Facts quote of the day. Hello everybody, this is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman, Mr. Gentleman at the Pocket, in the Premier Boy Pocket, in the program you all listen to, Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. Y'all probably wondering, why should we support this podcast show? Y'all should support this podcast show because I discuss about everything about the culture, and I have amazing guests who tell about their stories and about everything they've been through, and also about the amazing brands that they got coming out. Y'all get it first here. Also, y'all get to know the man behind the mic, you know, all the stories I've been through and everything that, everything that y'all need to know about me. And y'all know I don't open up about stuff about my life, but y'all will hear it all here on Mr. Gentleman like the podcast. Also, I got some amazing spin-off shows, like the Old School Show with myself and DJ Retro, where we talk about anything old school. We got Date Night Talk Podcast, where I bring ladies, single or taken, and they talk about their love life and their dating experiences. Also we have a new podcast show, spin-off show called A Conversation About Music, where I talk about anything music from eras, artists, stuff like that. Also, I bring in unsigned artists where they tell you about their music journey, and we get to play their song on the show exclusively and stuff like that. So yeah, you ain't know the Gym Like the Pocket is a judgment-free zone. Y'all can talk about anything and everything. This is a safe place for conversation. Because you never know, y'all, whatever your story is, y'all could inspire somebody else, and that's all what the show is about. Y'all probably want to know where I came to listen to this amazing podcast show. Y'all can listen to on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, and many more. Also on YouTube, each and every Sunday at 12 a.m. It's a new episode every Sunday at 12 a.m. YouTube, we got a YouTube version called Gym Like the Pocket TV, where we got the visual version. So if y'all want to subscribe to the YouTube page, Ken, aka Mr. Gym Like that TV. Yeah. if y'all want to be on the show as a guest, whether it's for my main show, the old school show, Date Night Talk, y'all could email me at Ken YPGENT and see me about yourself and everything that you do. Also, hit me up on IG, at Ken_Mr. Gentleman or Mr. Gentleman, like the podcast IG page. Or y'all could hit me up on my website, support the show. Y'all could sign up for the email list and get every episode, everything that you do. Ken, Mr. Gentleman, like the podcast.com, Mr. Gentleman, like the podcast.com. This is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman, and have a good day and night wherever you listen to the episode. Chill!
This is Aaron Sands, and you are now listening to the Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast.
Yes, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. And y'all already know this is the Wrestling Prediction Show. And, this is the SummerSlam prediction and TakeOver 36 prediction. But y'all already know I got my special guest. You already know. Y'all know him from the Premier Boy podcast. You know him from King Talk with Aaron Sands. We got the bro with the Aaron Sands, aka King Talk Sands, one of the most controversial guys in the building. King Talk Sands, welcome to the show.
What's going on? You already know what it is. King Talk Sands in the building. You already know the vibes. What's going on, bro?
You already know, man. Welcome back on the show as always, son. You clip my family. We just had our second episode of the Premier Boy podcast for this season. We'll be back. King Talk.
Yes.
King Talk back in the fall,
You already know. If you've been checking the gram, it's crazy because I did say I was going to give little previews of when I'm going to drop it. And then when you go out for the birthday, you turn up and you have a few drinks, a few shots up, and you kind of just let shit slip.
Yeah.
So I kind of just dropped it. So I'll announce it here anyway. King Talk Season 2 coming September 17th on all platforms, Spotify included. Check us out.
Okay, nice. King Talk is back. I'm executive producer of the show. September 17th. You already know King Talk is back. But it ain't about King Talk tonight. It's about the prediction show. And this is one of the biggest shows in the summer. You already know. SummerSlam.
Yeah. This is like my second favorite, maybe third. My third favorite pay-per-view coming out of WWE next to WrestleMania, and you already know the number one motherfucking Backlash. You know what I'm saying? Like, not WrestleMania Backlash.
No, but actual Backlash. No, I agree with you. But you already know WrestleMania, SummerSlam was definitely actually one of my favorites. Actually, it was the second biggest show. It should be the biggest show, but it's the second biggest show. And then, but first thing first, I got a question actually, son.
Yeah.
Who is DJ Kong?
Who?
DJ exactly. So, cause that just was announced. A guy named I think something Kong.
Okay, DJ Kong. Yeah,
DJ Kong. DJ Kong. There you go.
So check the shit out, right? I'm out in Vegas every now and again, right? You know what I'm saying? You already know I do West Coast sands out there. There's a different type of sands experience you see out there coming from me. So in Vegas, right? They're really big on that EDM, electronic music type shit, you know what I'm saying? Shit you pop Molly to, you feel me? So basically, DJ Valentino Khan is big on that scene. He's not for the WWE fanboys out there. I know this might get y'all panties in a bunch. He is not Nick Khan's cousin.
I would joke inside Nick Khan.
No.
I would joke it.
No.
I had a funny joke. Cause
No. I know, but some guys really be taking that shit serious.
Yeah, I know. And the funny thing, I said that, and somebody got mad. I got mad because I said it. I'm like, it's a joke, so chill out.
Yeah, like chillax, bro. It ain't that serious. But no, he's definitely big on the EDM scene. You know what I'm saying? He was definitely at EDC, I think, a couple years back, if I'm not mistaken. If I am, don't get mad at me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think he was at EDC a couple years back. He's pretty big on that scene. They try to get Cardi, but Cardi pregnant, they ain't work out.
Pregnant. They try to get Mike Tyson, I heard.
But he all elite, so you already know the vibes.
Yeah, and also they try to get Megan, because his Megan with Bianca recently. I forgot what it was the Lottie Palooza event, I think.
Yeah, they did Rolling Loud.
They were Rolling Loud together. Yeah, I know it was one of the events that they did together, but they tried to get her, but they didn't get her. So
it's crazy. Not to cut you off, but it's crazy how like, you know, Bianca and Carmella did that match at Rolling Loud, and nobody gave two shits, bro.
I mean,
niggas was really waiting for Playboy Cardi to come on and do his thing.
I mean, Rolling Loud. I mean, to be honest, to me, I felt like it was a good idea and a bad idea. You know, good idea is a big thing because it's a big platform. Bad idea because it's a big platform. People not going to pay attention to it. You know, just like how some performances either. So I mean,
well, I feel like they could have did that shit at like a pre-show or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
They could have did that shit before like Meek came on or whatever and did his thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you doing that right in the middle of the shit, it's like, granted, I know y'all trying to get that exposure. I know AEW on y'all heels. Y'all trying to get as much exposure as I could. I don't blame y'all. But Rolling Loud, I don't know, man. That might have been, you know what I'm saying? It's a good look, but they could have did it differently.
Yeah, I agree. They could have bring in somebody more bigger. I feel like Bianca, she dope, but I feel like if it was a Cena or it was somebody bigger and somebody that they actually knew who it was, I think it would have been a different story.
Like Roman could have been at Rolling Loud.
Exactly, right? Roman could be at Rolling Loud. Could have been Cena, because Edge could have been there. Imagine Edge there, like.
I don't think niggas would have cared. I'm sorry. I think I keep forgetting this is Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle. I feel like nobody would have cared if Edge was there. Roman, Cena maybe. You gotta be big on wrestling for you to know. You know what I'm saying? No Edge. You ain't going. He's not like The Rock. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
he's
true,
big, but he ain't The Rock.
I mean, yeah, very true. But I mean, like, if you want to bring back old school, they're gonna remember Edge. The older Edge Christian, like how AEW, you're gonna remember like Matt and Jericho and Christian, you know, and stuff like that. Like,
I was gonna say you could bring Jeff and Riddle there, but nah, bro.
I was thinking Jeff and Riddle too.
You can't bring them there. They're gonna be there for different purposes.
Yeah. but like a little story though. It's time to get to the actual prediction though. So we got two predictions today. But for once, SummerSlam is on a Saturday and NXT is on a Sunday. Interesting switch up. I'm not gonna lie.
That's weird as hell. I'm expecting TakeOver on Saturdays and SummerSlam being on Sundays. I mean, granted, I think they're trying to get Tiffany Haddish to host, but I don't know. Dre's is popping that weekend, so if y'all with SummerSlam, I heard Dre's is lit. Shout out to my homie the Vegas Paradise.
I heard she
out there.
I heard Tiffany doing the after party for SummerSlam, so she gonna be out there.
I didn't think she was still relevant, but alright.
She do good math though. She got a show on Cartoon Network right now. She do got the Last OG coming out with the 4th season. She got that show on TNT, the Friday Night Bob show. Yeah, I mean she's still relevant. You know,
that should be on during SmackDown. Ain't nothing stopping Tribal Chief right now. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. But let's get to the first match. Though for SummerSlam. So we got the World Women Champion, Nikki Ash versus Charlotte versus Rhea Ripley. Who do you think got this one?
I don't know, man. I feel like I can see Charlotte getting the W because they're trying to get her on the road to 16 and surpassing her father.
Yeah.
So they're definitely going to do a lot of ping ponging with her, like how they did a couple years back between her and Sasha. You feel me? So I could see Charlotte coming out of this one and being like a 15-time title holder or some shit. You feel me? Like, even though they don't recognize ones from NXT for no reason, but that's another story. But yeah, I see Charlotte winning this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you on that one. I feel bad for Nikki Ash because she got the new gimmick and nobody do not like it. I mean, I try to be a fan of it, but it's kind of and Rhea, she I feel like they didn't give her a proper one. She got to the main roster, but I feel like Charlotte might be the best bet. Yeah, so I'm gonna go with Charlotte as well. Now,
let me get on that real quick. Yeah, nobody really fucking with Nikki Ash situation. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is, but it kind of reminds me of the new version of All That. It's not for us, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's for the kids. You want the kids to feel good. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let the kids have a little something. You feel me? As for Rhea Ripley, she basically was going through the same thing a lot of people from NXT went through. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This is her role now. This is that storm now where you're gonna end up being booked weirdly for the next few or several months, which is sad because she was doing her thing in NXT and she was doing her thing when she first got on. Yeah. But you know, as much as the internet community hates to admit it, Vince treats it like toys, you know, and after you get used a while, you know, you be like Andy from Toy Story. I don't want to play with you no more.
Yeah, and as I agree, Vince did mess up a lot of people for NXT. I agree with that. I'm not even defending that. Vince really did mess up a lot of people for NXT who was big and could have been even bigger if they was used right on the main roster. And Rhea is a perfect example of what I know. But I'm gonna go with Charlotte on this one as well. If Charlotte don't win, I'll be shocked. But
yeah, I will be too. I definitely would be.
Yeah, but I think either way, Charlotte win or not, she would be good either way. But who knows? But we know which.
She's probably gonna lose it in a month anyway. So
yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah. So next match we got the SmackDown Tag Team titles. We got the Usos versus the Mysterios. Who you got for this one?
I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm gonna take this to at least on their side of the bloodline. I'll get into Romans in a minute. It's a kind of a doozy, but I see the Usos retaining, bro. I see the Usos retaining, and I see Dominic going heel because you can only get bodied but so many times before saying fuck it.
Son, you might be reading my mind. Cause I was thinking the same thing. The way Dominic is moving lately. You can tell slowly turning heel. Like he's slowly tired of his father, so he's going off on his own.
Yeah, so, he a grown man now. He's tired of getting flinged out the ring and getting hit. Will he bounce after? Like he want to do his own thing now, which is cool because you know, as a man, that's what you're trying to do. You got to come up out the shadows of your father and do your own shit.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, I'm agreeing with you. I'm Uso retaining. But I would say this is the future. Uso versus Street Profits. I've been saying it for a while.
Uso Street Profits?
Yeah, Uso versus Street Profits. I think most likely they're going to have a match together for the title.
It'll probably happen at what's that September pay-per-view, if anything.
A Clash of Champions?
When all the joints is on all the joints is on the line, right?
Yeah, Clash of Champions, yeah. That's September pay-per-view.
I could see that happening there.
Yeah, I agree. So both of us got Uso retaining. Alright, so next match, this was a dope match at Mania. This is going to be a dope rematch, but rumors I heard that none of them are going to be in the match for whatever reason, but I don't believe that. But we see what happens tomorrow. Well, tonight, yesterday, whatever. We got Bianca Belair versus Sasha Banks for the SmackDown Women's title. Who do you think this got this one?
Oh, this has been getting good, bro. I'm sorry. I'm be honest with you. First of all, the winner's going to be the fans, number one. I do want to see this play out a little longer. So, I will say, I'll probably get this one to Sasha, bro.
This was one of my hard ones, because I love Bianca Belair, but she is so dope. But I love Sasha as well. And to be honest, it could work either way. Like if you heard on Bianca's recent interview, she said, and I quote, that she want to pin every 4 horsewomen. She already done 2 already.
That's true.
So
she might go to Raw to do the other 2.
Yeah, but yeah, or is Bianca can win, and Becky could come at the SmackDown. After that match, I'm saying.
But here's the thing: she could come back, but who's to say she's gonna go to SmackDown though? You already know Seth and Becky don't like, you know what I'm saying? They don't do the whole working together thing really well. And Seth is like you know what I'm saying? He got as a lot of people, might or might not be aware of. Seth got a little bit of pull in WWE too. He be doing whatever Vince be talking about, and he be getting a little pull as well. So who's to say? Even though we normally see couples link up in WWE, who's to say that she stays on Raw? And if there's a draft coming up, possibly in September and October,
it is in September. I actually I really believe That's 2 weeks after SummerSlam, actually, I believe.
That's what I'm saying. Who's to say Bianca don't get traded to Raw and then go after Becky there? You know what I'm saying?
True. I mean, I think it could work either way. Who I think gonna win? I'm thinking it might be Sasha. Sasha, they could work 2 ways. They could play the feud a little longer, and they could have another rematch for Cessation at Clash of Champions, which would make sense. Or one of them win, and Becky come out on at the SummerSlam going after the SmackDown title.
You know what I want to see though?
Yeah,
I want to see Sasha Banks, Bianca Belair, Iron Woman match.
Yeah, me too. That'd be dope.
I really do, because they seem like they the two, especially if you really look back at Sasha's battles with Charlotte when they were doing different relation type matches.
Yeah,
like I could see both of them going the distance.
On
a strong 30.
I agree.
Trying to figure it out.
I definitely agree with you. I would like that too. But we see what happens. We gotta see what happens Saturday. Who I actually gonna pick? Oh man, this is gonna be hard. I'm probably gonna say Sasha. I'm gonna say Sasha. No, I'm gonna say Bianca.
Well, for SummerSlam?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to pick. Oh my god, this one I'm so torn for this one. I'm gonna go Bianca.
You can say the fans, bro, to be, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, of course,
non-biased, you feel me?
I mean, of course, man, go get. But I'm gonna say Bianca. I'm gonna say Bianca on this one. The next one, the two guys have a long feud. I feel like it could have been built better, especially with the history they have. But yeah, we got Jinder Mahal versus Drew McIntyre. Who do you think got this one?
This is going to be the bathroom break match for me, aka the match I don't care about. You know who the winner's going to be? The bathroom attendants, because this is where they're going to get the most business that night. You know what I'm saying? I've been checking out Raw sparingly, or at least the highlights. I don't like to waste my own time. And I haven't been liking how they've been booking this. In a sense, I'm not really a fan, bro. If you're gonna make me choose somebody, I would want to see Jinder get the W, because that's going to give him that push he needs to get back into the championship, into a championship picture, not in the championship picture, because that's a little sack right now, but into a championship picture. Because not for nothing, a lot of people talk shit about Jinder Mahal's championship reign, even as unpredictable as that was. It was wild underrated.
It was, and everybody was shocked when that happened. I was shocked when that happened, son.
Bro, we was in AC driving back, and then you told me that Jinder Mahal beat Randy Orton. I shit you not, I thought you were lying. I wrote it down. I'm like, Jinder Mahal beat Randy Orton one night. Like, for real, bro. For the title.
For the title, so yeah, I remember that. I was shocked too.
Now I go home on Friday, turn on SmackDown, see Jinder Mahal fucking belt.
Yeah, especially being Randy, son. I want people, son.
Like, how did like, did he had a kid or something? Like, what happened?
But I might say Jinder as well, only because I heard rumors that Great Khali could be in his corner. And remember, Great Khali was in his corner before. I believe, I think for him and Randy's match, I think, right?
Yeah, for the rematch at the Bujani Prison match. He was about to win the match, and then Great Khali hobbled down the ramp. You know what I'm saying? And chopped him a couple times, and he climbed up out of there. Now the question is Khali going to be around for a good time or for a long time?
Oh, maybe it just went off. Cause last time it was one off. So we know he threw time in the company because he just got the Hall of Fame recently. But I
forgot he was in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. He was. I think it was last year. No, this year. I think he was this year.
Because this year they did two. They did the 2020 and the 2021 at the same time.
Yeah. I think Khali was in 2021. I think he was in 2021. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he probably was 2021 because I heard people at my old job talking about that shit. Yeah, they were talking about, Great Khali in the Hall of Fame. Look, like, for real?
Yeah. Because him and Kane was in the same class. Yep.
I get Kane being in the Hall of Fame. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a solid situation. Yeah. But Khali though?
I mean, I heard he's big in India, so.
Yeah, if you're trying to build the Indian market, you got to get him up in there.
Yeah.
So I get it.
Yeah, but back to this. But back to I know. Come back to this match. Yeah, I'm gonna say Jinder because one, Jinder 2 dudes is banned from ringside due to this Monday. They're banned from ringside, so Jinder gonna be slick and bring somebody in. He gonna bring Khali in the corner and cause the match for Drew. And I think I'm gonna say this one picture about the draft. I think Drew will get drafted to SmackDown. I think he might be the one to take down Reigns.
I got a theory about that, but we're gonna get into that.
We get to that. It's a lot of theories about Roman.
Yeah.
We got a lot of about Roman.
I'm sorry, but people keep sleeping, like especially with AEW fans, they keep sleeping on Roman like he ain't the hottest heel in wrestling right now.
Exactly.
You know, like say what you want about the Elite. The Elite has been doing some shit. They're annoying as shit. They're playing that heel role very well.
I gotta admit, they play the heel role. They be very overrated. Overrated Bucks though, but I mean, they'll play the heel role. I can see that.
Because if you're annoying me, not to cut you off, but if you're annoying me in real life, you got it.
Yeah, exactly. But this next match, we got Sheamus versus Damian Priest for the U.S. title.
Sheamus is still the U.S. champion?
Yeah, he's the U.S. champion. Yeah.
Oh, damn, bro. Like I thought you lost that. Here's how you know how to watch Raw like that, because really I don't like this small time. But I can see Damian Priest going for that.
Yeah, I agree. I'm gonna go.
I can see him being Sheamus, and here's why though. Like here's what it was, right? Let's go back to WrestleMania. It's a little inside shit. WWE fanboys are gonna love this one if they don't already know. Damian Priest's push was this current push was largely based off how the WrestleMania shit with Bad Bunny was going to turn out.
Yeah, I remember that.
If that shit was going to turn out trash, bro, he would have got
probably
fired. Would be going to AEW right now.
He would have got fired. Yeah,
he probably would have been to AEW.
He would have been in the same role with Black and same thing with Black and Savage.
Yeah, that ass would have been up in catering, bro.
Yeah.
But when Bad Bunny can hit that Canadian Destroyer.
Yeah, that's it.
Which I was shocked about. I was like, oh shit, I didn't know he had that.
We all shocked about that, but we were laughing. We were laughing at the WrestleMania prediction. Remember when we talking about Bad Bunny in the wrestling match?
Yeah, I was like, I laughed at him. He got my respect for that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hold you.
Back, son.
Having said that, that Canadian Destroyer led him to this moment.
Yeah,
where he could hold like his first major WWE title. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and he might end up being one of the few that come out of this class of NXT that actually would make something out of himself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because let's not mistake. It had been a lot of people in NXT that actually was successful. A lot of people can say everybody in NXT was very not everybody for NXT. The recent class, yeah. The recent class, yeah.
It's looking bad, bro.
Yeah, it is looking bad. But David Priest was one of them that actually was pretty okay so far. So
yeah, you just gotta keep our fingers crossed. Knock on wood. Hopefully, he don't get the Vince treatment where I don't want to play with you no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if he got the title, they might be taking some liking, and he might be around for a little while.
Yeah, I really want Damon Priest to be that champion where he do open challenges. So we have different people coming for the title. I feel like that's always fun when that happens. Like when they do open challenges for the title. I feel like that's always what's fun. They always keep the fans engaged. They need to do that again.
Because you think about it like this, right? You see different faces that you don't see in main stages. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It really gives like the main event and the 205 crowd, a little bit of notoriety. You know what I'm saying? Because granted, if you don't got Hulu, you're not doing Hulu, which is crazy. If you're not doing Hulu, you're not seeing main event. You're not. I don't even know if 205 Live is still a thing. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's still a thing.
I don't know how to let go of like people under 205, but okay, I guess.
Yeah, I know. It's on Peacock, but
so
I still didn't get it either, but yeah.
It's like at least you could give those guys some type of notoriety, give them something to look forward to. You feel me? I didn't know Sami Zayn was really going to be like Sami Zayn until he got in the ring with John Cena when John Cena was holding the U.S. title.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. That was Sami Zayn debuted that night for NXT at the NXT. Yeah.
Matter of fact, Kevin Owens
Another
on
one.
John Cena during the U.S. Challenge while he was NXT champion.
Yeah.
And shined like crazy. So if you're going to do something, especially to try to boost Raw's ratings, because I'm going to say this too, I'm not going to rant too long, but I'm going to say this too. People love comparing Raw to Dynamite. You gotta understand, Raw been around for like about 30 some odd years. You feel me?
Yeah.
Dynamite only been around for like 2. And for Raw to only be hitting 1.8 million and then y'all to compare it to Dynamite is a stark contrast, bro. Raw been around for 30 some odd years. Hit 3.2 on average, bro. Yeah. Y'all, they hit 1.8 now is laughable. You know what I'm saying? One way to get that shit up is open that U.S. Challenge and get some new faces up in there, man.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Raw been up and down. It been weeks where it has went down to 1.6. And been weeks here that stayed on 1.8 for like good week. It been weeks they even went up to 2.0, and that's not even often for Raw. That's depending on the event that happened on Raw. But yeah, I mean,
like if it was like the night before WrestleMania, night after WrestleMania, that's one thing because it's not a WrestleMania. I'm pretty sure the night after SummerSlam was going to hit probably a 2.0. I'll be shocked.
I believe it because usually after a big pay-per-view is always some surprises. So
yeah, like especially with like Survivor Series or Royal Rumble or especially WrestleMania. And SummerSlam is no different.
And also with a couple of weeks, the draft is coming too. And also all 3 brands is included in it this time. NXT is included in it as well. Hopefully they do it right. Yeah. I
don't know. I feel like they're going to ECW this shit.
I got a feeling too, though. It's a very look. We're gonna talk about NXT a little later. We do that prediction too. All right, so this next match. Do we really have to say this match? I mean, it kind of the answer is kind of obvious. This is another bathroom break. I don't even know how this guy included something, but I guess Eva Marie versus Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, that's another bathroom break.
Yeah.
The winner of that one is the bathroom attendants. They're going to make some bread. You know what I'm saying? They're going to take that bread to, Bellagio real quick and do their thing, But yeah, that's definitely a bathroom break. That's yet another match I do not care about. They better not do that match and Drew McIntyre, Jinder Mahal back to back.
Oh, that'd be
like you wilding now. Like y'all need to stop. Yeah. Unless after those 2 matches, Roman Reigns is on or Bobby Lashley's on.
Well, if I predict the order, Bobby Lashley and Goldberg will be first. Roman gonna be the main event.
Roman's definitely gonna be the main event.
Obvious. If I had to pick, Alexa Bliss off the back. Eva Marie, Doudrop, aka Piper Nielsen is gonna turn on her. Boom. That's how that's gonna end. And then
I don't think they're gonna do that shit so soon though.
Yo, I think so. It's slowly getting to there a little bit. Slowly get to that point. But you might be right. Maybe not so soon though. But I think it's gonna happen though.
People gotta let that steak cook. You feel me?
Yeah, but I don't want to stay on this match too long. We got a lot more better matches that instead of with this next match. The match. I'm up and down about the match, but the storyline for this match been a great build. Probably one of my favorite builds from War. AJ versus Omens versus RK Bro.
I don't know. That's kind of like my new favorite tag team right now.
Me too, son.
They want WWE running that team Hell No play.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? They running the Rock and Sock connection play. You feel me? That's where it originally came from, honestly.
Yeah, you're right. It's only thing missing from this thing is Dr. Shelby said. I'll be sold after that with Dr. Shelby be involved. I'm like, oh, that's fun.
Come on, Dorian ain't going to no therapy. Stop it.
No, it'll be funny though. Man, he go to therapy though. Like it was funny we came with the therapy, son. Like come
but they both scored 420, so I ain't mad at it. So
exactly.
For it.
But well, I think winning is kind of obvious. I'm gonna go with RK Bro in this one. Big moment. They need it. They need to win. They need to win.
I ain't gonna hold you. It's definitely a great feel good, good vibe type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially after a Jinder Mahal win, you play that win. You win that match with RK Bro winning and you straight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Be lit.
Yeah. This is the only Raw storyline that really caught my attention, son. If you want me to be honest with you, the only Raw storyline that caught my attention, son. But but this next match though, this might be match of the night for me. This next match, son. Edge versus Seth Rollins. I've been wanting this match for like years, son. I ain't gonna front.
Not gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold you though. I don't think that's gonna be match of the night. It'd be a close second though. I will say that. And I'll say it'll be a close second because of technical acumen. You know what I'm saying? Because Edge still got it. Rollins is like, corny ass suit or not, one of the best wrestlers WWE got right now. I would say top 5.
Yeah, agree.
So I'll give it the second one. And we already know what's gonna be match of the night. I ain't even gotta tell you. But
we already know.
This is definitely gonna be like top 2 though.
Yep. Well, actually, because this is one of the matches I am interested in, though. One of the matches I am interested in, like really interested in. I'm not gonna lie about that.
Yeah, that has me too. I got Edge winning though.
I got Edge winning too. I got Edge winning on this one too. He need a big win. Edge need a big win. He haven't had a big win yet, so he came back. If you want me, other than Royal Rumble, but yeah, I feel like he need a big win.
That's a fact though, because you don't want to pull like a Goldberg and lose 2 matches in your situation.
Yeah,
you definitely want to catch a W, and what better way to do it is with Seth Rollins? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
exactly. And I think even if Seth Rollins lose, it's not gonna hurt him. So
yeah, because he's still Seth Rollins at the end of the day.
I mean, to be honest, either one of them will lose, they're not gonna hurt either one of them. This is one of them match that won't hurt either one of them, and not gonna hurt either one of them, son, at all. I might be wrong, but I don't feel like it's not gonna hurt one of them if one of them lose.
Yeah, I think it'll be a gain on both ends.
Yeah.
And plus, it really gets to see who's up next in the title picture on SmackDown too. Yeah,
but the thing is, I hear a rumor that Seth might be next, but I don't know how true that is yet. I heard rumor Seth might be next, but I don't know. I don't know how true that is.
Seth being up next, because you already Roman already beat Edge, I think twice already.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
One at Mania and one the last pay-per-view.
And to be quite honest, even though you got a draft coming up, I don't see anybody else facing and beating Roman. I don't see. Matter of fact, let me rephrase that. I don't see anybody on the roster, on the SmackDown roster right now, that's going to be believable to beat Roman, unless if it's one guy. We're going to get to that in a minute.
I mean, the only person I could see is Drew if they draft from the SmackDown. Other than that, I don't see nobody else right now, though. I don't see nobody else right now.
We're gonna get into that in a minute.
Unless I hope this don't happen. Not for the next match or in the future. It's the next person to get the title. We got Bobby Lashley versus Goldberg for the WWE Championship.
I don't even want to say this is a bathroom break because I like OG Bobby Lashley. You feel me?
Me too. Yeah, me too.
I do see him getting a win for this, by the way. You know what I'm saying? But the thing that kills me is that, yeah, he's going to get the win. But 2, what does that do for Goldberg? Because you got to understand, this is his second loss in the second match of this year. He only gets 2 matches a year in his contract.
Yeah. And I heard as of recently, this Wednesday this last past Wednesday on the bump, he got 2 matches left, I believe, for next year. And he already named the 2 people who he want to wrestle. Which is we're gonna talk about that in the main event. But yeah, because he wanna go get those 2 people in the main event, Roman and John Cena.
Well, yeah, he's gonna eat a loss in one of them.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I'll give him that. But he's gonna eat a loss here this weekend as well. He's gonna eat a loss in the desert as well. Bobby Lashley, man, he's something else. You know what I'm saying? He's something else. It's literally it's crazy because Raw and SmackDown, they got 2 different champions who move the same way.
Yeah.
MVPs in his corner, or Heyman and Roman's corner.
Nice.
He had the team, he had the Hurt Business, and they stupidly broke that up. And, Roman got the bloodline. You know what I'm saying?
And the thing about it, my bad to cut you off. I watched Bobby Lashley Broke His Skull, a podcast episode this past weekend. He was on Stone Cold show, and he was upset about the Hurt Business. He was happy that how it got from together, but he was something every day broke it up and stuff like that. Yeah, y'all check it out. It's on Peacock now. Check out the interview. It's dope, man. Dope.
Yeah.
My bad.
You got the WWE fanboys nothing in their pants behind this one.
You stupid son.
We'll get into that in a minute. But continue.
but for this match, I'm gonna go with Bobby Lashley as well. Only way Goldberg wins is if he win and Big E cash in. But even if that happened, Barry Corbin gotta give him back the briefcase. But yeah. But
you know what I hope don't happen? I really hope don't happen. As Baron Corbin cashing in.
I hope that don't happen either.
Because that'll make the second year in a row that somebody who did not win Money in the Bank cash in and become champion. That makes the whole Money in the
third. Because remember, Brock did the same thing when he wasn't even in the match. And Ali was supposed to win that match, and Brock took it, the briefcase, and won it.
Yeah, but he won the match.
But the thing, he wasn't a part of the match though. He wasn't supposed to be in that match.
That's fine, but he won the match.
I mean, he won the match. He won the match because he was not supposed to be in the match. Like, he was not scheduled to be in the match. Like,
well, you ever heard a car subject to change, my nigga? Like, come on now.
I just saying he was not supposed to be in the match. He came at the last minute. Ali was climbing the ladder, but Ali climbing the ladder. He touched the briefcase. Brock Lesnar music hit. He came down the ring, beat up everybody, then climbed around and took the briefcase.
Surprise entrant. You ever saw the Royal Rumble? You gotta let that rock. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let that rock. Because here it is. Granted, yeah, he wasn't supposed to be in the match. But the card is subject to change. You see that in the bottom of the screen. Nobody takes that seriously. But they took it seriously now. And he won the match and he cashed in and he was alright. The difference between that and this, Miz ain't win that match. Baron Corbin damn sure ain't win that match.
we know. I say that. I know. I'm not saying that either. I agree with you. Like, I'm just saying that it happened more than 2 times.
Oh yeah, definitely. It definitely happened more than 2 times.
That's what I'm saying. It happened more than 2 times.
I ain't counting that Brock Lesnar one though. But yeah, 2 times. So yeah, like after a while, now it's starting to make Money in the Bank look like a joke because
yeah, I agree.
Yeah, you win the briefcase. Who say you're gonna cash in? Is somebody going to pursue the happiness Will Smith this shit and steal the briefcase?
Yeah. I mean,
that's the second Will Smith reference we did this week, by the way.
Fact. Check out the First Wave podcast, man. Will Smith. Yeah, Will Smith. We pretty sure he gonna be more times. He gonna be mentioned a lot more in the future episode as well. Because we got topic of that topic. He gonna be a part of that topic too. But yeah, and the thing about Corbin, I'd rather see Corbin winning the crown King of the Week again than him cashing in. If I want to be honest with you, that Big E should have that moment. Son. That's how I feel.
I don't even want to see him win King of the Ring again. That was underwhelming to me. I want him to win the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, that could work too. Okay, that could work too. Yeah,
I want him to win the Royal Rumble. That's some true pursuit of happiness. Where you've been grinding, wearing shirts with ketchup stains on it, getting fine. Sleeping in the bathrooms and all that.
Your wife divorced you and take the kids away.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Your girl cheating on you with one of Roman Reigns' cousins. You know what I'm saying? That's about to get signed. You know what I'm saying? Like, life is rough for you right now. But then you get a spot in the Royal Rumble. And then you win that bitch. And then your life change.
Yeah, he could become the biggest baby face after that, son. Like, and you know what? If that happens, son, I'm for it. I don't want him cashing in though.
Yeah, nah, he can't catch it. Hell no.
But back to this match. Yeah, I think the only way Goldberg win is if somebody cash in. I really hope it's Big E, and not Corbin. Here's what I want to happen. You know, is Goldberg win, Corbin run to the ring, cash in, Big E follow him, beat him up, pin him, boom, and that's how Big E win the title. I can see that happening, and then Corbin. Sure, again, he all sad, depressed. The storyline continues. You know,
you're going to commit suicide. Watch this. He gonna commit fake suicide.
Yeah, but hopefully that he could be two people from when we talk about NXT. That could be a dope cross storyline. But back to it, I'm going with Bobby Lashley. Only way Goldberg win is somebody cash in. I'm going with Bobby Lashley for long.
I don't even want to see Goldberg win after that, bro. Like at a certain point, you know what I'm saying? Like
I don't either. Trust me, I really don't either, son.
Yeah. And this is the problem right here. And I know there's a few people, even though we go back and forth about WWE, AEW, whatever. There's a few things I agree with.
Yeah.
You know, everybody talk about the one thing that these companies talk about they have in common is that they want to build next crop of young superstars. Yeah. How the fuck are you gonna do that shit if you got fucking 59-year-old Oldberg and 64-year-old Sting still going at it like it's WCW in the 90s?
Exactly. And the thing about it is, not with AEW fans, they don't have a problem with Sting and them. A lot of people have a problem with Goldberg. Yeah, but then also they complain about Edge and Cena wrestling, but y'all ain't saying nothing about Christian or.
Well, here's the thing with Christian. But my bad. Christian suffered a heart injury that we wasn't even supposed to be seeing him, bro. To be perfectly honest with you,
both of them. Edge too. Edge got a freaking neck. Edge could have died with his neck injury, son. Like,
and I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, both of them. You know,
I wasn't complaining about no Edge because Edge coming back out of nowhere was a dope ass highlight. You know what I'm saying?
Christian too. Christian as well. I didn't have a problem. I was a fan of both of them, so I didn't have a fan. I just say, you already know what the IWC is, man. They be
it's fickle as hell. You know, they don't know what they want. It's like asking a girl out to go eat. Oh, what do you want? Oh, I don't know. Do you want tacos? No. Do you want McDonald's? No. Do you want BBQs? No. What do you want? I don't know. Just not that.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna front. I be feeding into that nonsense. The WIC. I be ashamed of being into that nonsense, and I be ashamed.
I wasn't even gonna say nothing, bro.
Yeah, I know. We spoke about this off screen earlier. You ain't know. So I be joking at it, but sometimes it just be annoying because IWC don't know what they talk about sometimes. You know?
Yeah, like half the time it's like, oh, come on now, bro.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I say some stuff that like to rub people the wrong way. I say stuff that actually use some facts, but people don't agree with it. You know,
it's funny you mention that because even this morning I get on Facebook. You know, I'm on my way to work, trying to be productive, and I see some people who will not be named because I ain't naming shots. Even going as far as discussing how Owen Hart's death was a business decision by the WWE, and I'm like, come on, bro. At a certain point, I get that we're fans of great product like WWE, AEW, NWA, New Japan. I get it, bro.
Wait, you're not gonna say Impact?
They ain't got the money to be even talking in this conversation right now, bro. I know you love Impact, but they ain't got the money.
I'm not afraid to say. I'm a fan of Impact. I'm not afraid to say it, son. I'm not afraid to say it, son.
But we ain't here to talk about
Impact.
We ain't here to do predictions for Impact's Slammiversary, bro.
That passed away. But yeah,
or Resurgence or whatever their next event is.
Yeah. Tomorrow, actually. I mean, well. No, due to after we record, it will be passed. But yeah, continue, son.
See, here, and that's the thing. You know, you broke when you doing pay-per-views on Friday.
Fact. On the same day as SmackDown and Rampage. Like
you're not competing with that, bro.
Y'all know, but they know better, son. They know better.
Just do another weekend, bro. Do next weekend. Ain't nothing happening. Do next weekend.
I agree. But back to your point, son. We got finishing predictions done. Back to your point.
Nah, here's the thing though. Like, I get that people are fans of this product. I'm a fan too. But at a certain point, you got to put the cape up, bro.
Yeah. I ain't gonna front. I had to speak my facts on something, but some things I have to disagree with you, even on both sides. I don't disagree with everything in AEW because something they are right. They are doing a killing right now, but something I'm gonna have to disagree. Something they go over the top for no reason, and that's what I don't like. Fans go way over the top for no reason.
Nah, I get that. That's a whole fact. Yeah. They get too crazy, and I'm like, all right, bro, pipe down, bro. Ain't no reason for the EVPs to be having all the gold this long, bro. You only had 3 tag team champions in 2 years.
That's true.
You got dope tag. You got one of the best tag team divisions in wrestling right now. I ain't afraid to say AEW got one of the best tag team divisions in wrestling right now.
Nah, they do. NXT was too, but I don't know what's going on in NXT right now.
But then Vince was like, I don't want to play with you no more, and they got bounced out. Not everybody with AEW. Make that tag team division even better.
Better, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's tough to, granted, there's a lot of things that's good about it, but then there's a lot of things that's, that could be worked on. But if we're gonna do it, we gotta be honest about it.
Yeah. All right, but let's get to the main event and get to the NXT 36. Good thing NXT 30 and not a lot of matches. You already know how NXT is. So let me get to the main event: Roman versus John Cena, Universal title. Big match. This is a big match, son.
I'll be honest with you. This is going to be like probably one of the biggest matches, probably of the year. It's going to definitely be match of the year situation.
Yeah, it is. It is.
However, you already know. As much as I got respect for John Cena and what he coming back to do, whatever like that, you already know where I'm at, bro.
Yeah.
Tribal Chief out here gonna smash him, gonna stack him, and send that ass back over the what was it, Hollywood, or the fuck he from? But
Hollywood.
Yeah, you gonna send that ass back to Hollywood, bro, and that's gonna be it. So yeah,
I agree with you. I would go say Roman too, actually.
But here's the caveat, though.
Yeah,
I feel like Big E gonna cash in on Roman. Because you already know that match going to get wild physical first and foremost.
It is.
That's definitely going to be match of the night. After a match like that, Roman going to put on. But he ain't going to have that type of energy. And he ain't going to see... And honestly, we ain't going to see that out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Big E going to come down, after you get the briefcase back, maybe later that night or even next on the final SmackDown.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Come down to the ring real quick. Or, like your situation... Corbin try to come in and cash in. Big E like, nah, fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Get up out of there. I'm going to cash in and get the win. And then Big E champion.
True. I mean, I agree. That could happen too, but I don't know. I don't think it would. Because I still heard rumors of Big E going to Raw after the draft. I don't think he'll cash in on Roman unless he gets the title and then the Universal title go back to Raw. Only way I can see that happening. But what I could agree that Roman could win, but at the same time, I don't think he is going to win. Because here's why. I heard rumors Cena going to stay a little longer. He will stay longer to the Madison Square Garden episode of SmackDown. I could see this Cena winning the title at SummerSlam and then losing it. Roman get it back when we get to Madison Square Garden. That's the only way I could see Cena winning.
Oh, when's the Madison Square Garden episode?
September, early September.
Okay.
I believe September 9th, I think it's a super show, too. It's a super show. It's both Raw and SmackDown together.
And I'm going to be honest with you, though. I could honestly see, since he's the closest to 17,
that's
that happening.
Exactly. That's another thing.
He's literally one match away from being 17 sound champion.
Exactly. That's another thing. That's why so mixed feelings about this, because as much I want to see Cena get 17 win, I don't want to see Cena get 17 win.
Because Ric Flair had that situation for so long, 16 titles, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Now granted, let's keep it a buck. Ric Flair actually held like 20 or 30 different titles, but the WWE only recognizes 16 of them.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
which is still a big ass number.
For WWE numbers, it is bad. I think it's mixed with WWE and WCW mix, right? Is it?
Mixed with WWE, WCW, that's a 16.
Yeah,
you also have some in NWA and some in WC World Class. That's where the extra 15 come in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, that I meant the 16 for WCW and WWE.
Those are counted.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Those are counted.
I mean, of course we know he had a lot more. We know that.
Yeah, but for somebody to get it all within the same company, it's different.
Different, yeah.
Because I don't see nobody granted, you could talk about Nick Aldis holding the belt for 6 years or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't
see. He a legend now, so
he a legend by accident.
Yeah, exactly. Facts.
That man a legend. That man is just as much as a legend as Wasser is, honestly.
Yeah, exactly. And we're gonna get to that too. We get to Tick Sticks, just like.
But yeah, like that's definitely gonna put him on a new level. Now is he gonna do it? I don't know, man. Roman different right now, bro.
Here's the thing. I think it could happen. Only way it could happen is CM Punk actually show up at Rampage, and due to the recording, we don't know he made it yet. So we won't know until after Saturday. But yeah, so
yeah, that's gonna be something. CM Punk gets not heard rumors about it. And, you know, I take rumors as just they are rumors. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if he pop out, I don't know.
Yeah, I'd be shocked. I'm being honest, like I said, I've been saying this for a while. If he wasn't coming to AEW, I would have said he come during All Out instead of Rampage. If I was being if I had to be honest.
He gonna probably come at Rampage at like the last 2 minutes of the show.
Yeah, I believe that.
And then you're gonna have to get All Out now.
Yeah, I believe that. I believe he'll come out. He gonna come out and say like, "I'm here," and then that's it. And he'll cut off.
Yeah, that's really it.
Yeah, he might go talk about it on Dynamite, and then he gonna bounce his match at All Out. Most likely would be him and Debbie. To Debbie talk about the best of the world nonsense, and yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, but the thing that interested me, which we all good to do on Roman versus John Cena. If you notice, lately WWE been saying a lot of CM Punk stuff. If you notice on SmackDown, John Cena referenced CM Punk and John Moxley, and this past Friday, WWE posted a lot of CM Punk matches for some odd reason. And on today's interview, Roman Reigns said something about CM Punk is not as over as John Cena and The Rock.
I mean, he wasn't lying. I mean, he was. Let's be clear. A lot of people in the community saying that he wasn't over, period. And I'm like, bro, you drunk. Because it's been 7 years and people are still chanting CM Punk name, even though he hasn't been in the ring in like 7 years.
Yeah.
And lost 2 MMA matches. People still chant his name. So I don't know how over you have to be if that happens. Now, if you're talking about being more over than seeing The Rock, that's different. Because those guys are on a different level, especially with The Rock. He's on a different level. You know what I'm saying? So if you're comparing it to Cena and The Rock, yeah, he's not over like those boys. But if you're talking about him just being over, period, yeah. Because if you can stop wrestling for 7 years and people can still say your name, chant your name, when you got a Drew McIntyre and a Jinder Mahal match going on, yeah. Yeah, you over, bro.
I agree. And I wanted to comment on that today. You know, when they bitching about it, I didn't want people to get because IWC. You say something wrong, they're gonna think you say something wrong. But
they think you say something wrong. Next thing you know, you an AEW lover. You left Impact.
Exactly. So and don't get me wrong. CM Punk was an Impact at one point, a very long time. At one point, but I mean, I agree that CM Punk is over. He is over. You're everything you said, right? They do change his name. I'm a fan of CM. I like CM Punk. You know, and like I say, I don't think he's over than John Cena or The Rock though. I mean, but CM Punk could get up. He could get up there though. Like, yeah,
I mean, he was in movies too. I mean, granted, they went straight to Netflix. You know what I'm saying? And he was doing the MMA thing, even though he lost both his matches. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he could still be over. I mean, I feel like here's what it is. In order to be over like Cena and The Rock, you gotta have that crossover type situation. You gotta have that face for it. Cena and Rock look like they have that face for a crossover like situation.
Yep.
CM Punk don't look like, you know what I'm saying? John Cena come out here looking like Ernest and still Ernest scared straight and still, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And still make moves. CM Punk, I don't think he could do that like that. But one thing he can do is, at least to be wrestling wise, which will probably put him over like The Rock. I don't know about Cena because you got to win a little bit more.
Yeah, exactly.
But you could probably get over The Rock by going to another spot and then doing your thing, bro. Just going off in AEW. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but here's the what if. And this could be the last time we're gonna talk about the topic before we get to the NXT prediction. Like, what if Roman wins, or what if John Cena wins? More likely John Cena win, and CM Punk don't show up at Rampage, but show up at SummerSlam. Like, what? I just say what if. I know it's not gonna happen, but what if though? Like, what if?
That's a big ass swerve, honestly. It's a really big ass swerve, and that would kind of like at least. That'll prove a lot of people, even in the internet wrestling community, even from the Meltzers of the world, even down to your wrestling podcast, all wrong. Because everybody had CM Punk going to AEW pegged, already locked in. You know what I'm saying? Just like they had Hillary locked in to win the election, and then Trump happened. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This will be the Trump happening. You know? And it'll be the flip. Now, granted, we know that ain't gonna happen because the relationship with WWE and them is pretty trash.
That's true, but
if it did happen, then that'll probably be the biggest swerve of the decade. In 2021.
I think so too. And here's the thing: that they had a bad ending, but it's one thing you could fix. You could like make up though, because it happened before.
I don't know, bro. You fired me on my wedding day? Yeah, I ain't coming back, bro. I might be liable to punch you in the face.
I mean, but I heard people got hurt a lot worse than CM Punk. Trust me. Bret Hart, for example, got hurt worse. He still came back.
Well, Bret Hart was sitting there. Bret Hart they said he was trying to give up that title. And last I checked, McMahon had a problem with that shit when Medusa went over with the world's title and then threw that shit in the trash. So he had PTSD from it. People forget that shit.
I remember that.
He had PTSD from that shit. So you ain't gonna let Bret Hart come on WCW when WCW is hot as shit right now.
Yeah.
And sit there and be like, oh, F the WWE title, trash. You know what I'm saying? That really will sit there and put a axe in his gears. You know what I'm saying? So he can't leave Montreal with the title like that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
But this was just a what if. But what if? But for this main event, I'm gonna go with Roman. Like I said, the only way Cena's win is they try to get the 70 title, and he lose it at the Madison Square Garden episode of SmackDown. That's the only way I think Cena gonna win. Alright, let's get the end of the NXT prediction going. And we only got 5 matches for NXT. And the first match we mentioned about him earlier, Walter versus I can't pronounce the dude's name. Dragunov. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, who you got with him for that one?
It's weird, bro, because I see Walter winning only because of the fact that he won't come over to the States.
Yeah, I would think about Walter winning. I think Dragunov going to be an NXT after this match. Like, he gonna be a part of the NXT. Like how Pete Dunne was. That's what I think would have happened.
Yeah,
so I'm gonna say Walter. I think Walter gonna hold this title for a lot longer. I'm gonna say Walter gonna hold this title for a lot longer. Also, I'm gonna say this is gonna be match of the night. Off the bat.
That's definitely gonna be match of the night. I'm not debating that. But the thing with Walter, man, he's kind of reminding me of Nick Aldis because he had that thing for at least maybe like 2 or 3 years. You feel me?
I agree. Yeah, he did. He did hold that title too, long too. And I threw wait for it. I threw wait for the NXT and NWA crossover. We don't know what's gonna happen, but hopefully it does happen.
I doubt it because here's why. NXT, even though WWE want to separate itself from NXT so bad, Vince is not gonna let NXT go off and do his own thing and go through that forbidden door. Yeah, everybody, it's like everybody else outside right now is playing. You know what I'm saying? They're playing ball, they're having fun, and NXT is like grounded, getting smacked around, getting child abused by WWE. You know what I'm saying?
Sadly,
And as trash as that may sound, that's the fact. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you got everybody over outside trading titles like they're Pokemon cards. You feel me? I don't see that happening with NXT, bro.
Sadly, son.
Which would be dope because that opens up a new realm of possibilities when it comes down to that. It'll definitely cut down on those rematches on Raw because ain't nobody trying to see that shit.
I agree with you on that, son. I really want some kind of crossover with them. Some kind of, even with Vincent and his stooge. Yeah.
I already know, like, the WWE fanboys ain't gonna like that. Oh, why they gotta work with AEW? It's WWE. They don't beat them up with nobody.
I mean, for me, even though I'm not the biggest fan of AEW, I would not mind seeing a crossover for them. Though. I wouldn't mind it.
Like you'll have to warrant. Okay.
No, continue.
I feel like it's warranted because you gotta think about it like this too. Let's keep it a buck. AEW is probably the biggest wrestling company in the US that's not named WWE.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And that's only because WWE is synonymous with wrestling. It's been like that for the past 65 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You're not going to give up that title easily over a 2-year hot period. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, yeah. But right now, AEW better than NWA. AEW damn sure better than Impact. You know what I'm saying? AEW better than AAA. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But here's the thing. If WWE is going to merge or going to partner up with anybody else, they're damn sure going to partner up with AEW. And that right there, if Vince decides to open that forbidden door, Jesus.
Yeah.
The matches we get?
Yeah, no.
SmackDown? Let WWE end up either buying or teaming up with MLW and have Roman going up against their champion, which is their cousin.
Yeah, and I heard that was rumored to be happening for a while too. That was supposed to happen too, but I don't know what happened with that. But
I'll pay cold hard money to see that match.
Yeah, but yo, we might have to do another episode with just strictly talk about crossovers and stuff, yo. We gotta do another episode strictly talk about that. But let's continue with this NXT prediction, though, son.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so next match we got Raquel Gonzalez versus Dakota Kai for the NXT Women's title. Who you got for this one?
I see Raquel Gonzalez getting her revenge, though.
Yeah, I think Raquel gonna keep the title. I think Dakota Kai getting caught up. I don't even want to be honest with you.
Yeah, and granted, I only say that because as much as I do want to see Raquel, still, I want to see this rivalry still go on because it's definitely giving me like Michaels and Razor Ramon vibes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I could definitely see Raquel giving it up. But here's the thing. If she wins, who do you see going up against her next?
Frankie Monet off the back. Frankie Monet. Like straight off the back. That's the only person that makes sense. Or Lou try to get the title back. Or EO to get the title back. Not bad.
It's all good. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. One thing I will say about NXT, their women's division is heads and shoulders better than AEW's. Even with Baker DMD up in there, which is like my favorite female heel right now.
Yeah, I agree. NXT do got the best women division right now. I'm not even gonna. That's not even no. But like I said, I'm gonna stick with Raquel Gonzalez to win the title, and keep the title, I should say. And yeah, I think Frankie Monet might be the one to take it off for, though. I think that might be the person to take the title for.
I can see it.
Alright, next, these two guys are my favorite guys in NXT right now, son. I think you already know who it is, son. My guy with the LA Knights versus Cameron Grimes for the $1 Million Championship. If Grimes lose, Ted DiBiase gotta beat the LA Knight Butler, son.
Oh no.
What do you think one of them was, son?
I ain't gonna hold you. I catch NXT sparingly because of my busy work schedule, but LA Knight's one of my favorite dudes on NXT right now. I ain't gonna hold you.
Oh, you're not calling him LA Gear no more?
Nah. I used to call him LA Gear. I ain't gonna hold you. I used to call him LA Gear, but he kind of grew out his he's coming into his own and shit, and he's looking like LA Knight now.
Good night.
He's looking like LA Knight. I'm giving him the win too. Fuck it, I'm giving him the win.
I'm a Kevin Grant. I became a Kevin Grant fan. You always was a Kevin Grant fan because when he was in that takeover, you won a helmet to win.
Yeah.
And as much as I like Kevin Grimes, man, I love Kevin Grimes, man. I feel bad to say this. I want to see Ted DiBiase as a Butler. So I'm sorry.
Nah, me too. Because here it is, like Ted DiBiase, the $1 Million Man. We all growing up and known and love and rock with cocky $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase being a Virgil.
Exactly, yo. That'd be really funny, son.
That's poetic right there.
It is, and that would be funny. But also, I mentioned this earlier. I want to see a run-in with LA Knights, Cameron Grimes, Ted DiBiase, and Baron Corbin. I want to see a run-in with them on segment one day.
Why? Because Baron Corbin needs a job.
Yeah, he needs a job.
He does.
He needs a job. He needs money, and LA Knight could help. He could help Baron Corbin do some things, or maybe LA Knight come to the main roster and help Baron Corbin, and that's how happy Baron Corbin is born. Having Baron Corbin happy again.
You just want Baron Corbin to work again. I get it. You just want him to have a job and be happy again. You just want him to find a pursuit of happiness.
I'm sorry, but the storyline. I love the storyline with Baron Corbin right now. And I love the storyline with Cameron Grimes and LA Knight, son. And you ain't know, always been a fan of LA Knight, aka Eli Drake. LA, aka LA Gear. LA Gear. My God.
Write-ups, man. Those are my shits, man. Back in the day, LA Gears.
It was a classic. LA Gears.
You know that night, them shits be glistening.
Fact, man. But that's one match I'm looking forward to. You ain't know when it comes to NXT Takeover, son. They always exciting, except for In Your House. I wasn't feeling In Your House though. But
me neither. I wasn't a fan.
But I like all the card. I like all the matches for this card though. So this next match, the build up for this match is cool, but the build up for one of the guys is kind of weird due to his main roster run. I guess we would call it main roster run. And I was a big fan of this dude, but when they put him in main roster, it kind of turned me off a little bit. My guy, Cameron Cross versus my guy. Everybody know how I'm a fan of Samoa Joe, son. Like, always been a fan of Samoa Joe. Like, since freaking TNA days, son. Like, yeah. Who you got for this one, man?
All right. Before I get into this, I just gotta say, because you said something that kind of caught my attention a little bit.
Yeah.
You gotta look at Joe's Raw run completely separate, like a different universe than Cross's NXT run. That's what I'm saying. You just gotta separate that off top, because if you get them crossed up, you're gonna get confused and you're gonna be like, wait, what the fuck, bro? You know what I'm saying?
And the thing about it, I think a lot of wrestling fans got confused.
They sure enough did.
They got,
because you thinking that this is the same Karrion Kross that's there from NXT. NXT, that's going to be from Raw, and it's not. That Karrion Kross and Raw is going to be a creative character until Vince puts something together for him. You know what I'm saying?
I think here's the thing. I think the story from Karrion Kross and Raw is he's supposed to come in alone. He's supposed to lose matches, and then his girl, the baddie, I forgot her name. I can't pronounce her. I never could pronounce her name. Scott, what's her name?
I know her first name is Scarlett, though. She's a little baddie.
Yeah, Scarlett. There you go. Scarlett supposed to come in and give him motivation, and he started becoming a monster. That's why that haven't happened yet, but that was supposed to happen. From
if you're trying to cook steaks, then I guess you know what I'm saying. That's what you would do. If you're trying to cook a steak, then that's the route you're gonna go. I'm thinking I will go with Joe on this one, because if you're gonna give Cross a main roster push, you ain't gonna do that while having to hold the NXT title, because if you're gonna have him focus on Raw, what the hell he's doing with the title, with the NXT title?
No, I agree.
Unless you're really going to butcher NXT like you're about to do.
I hope not.
Then that would make perfect sense.
Yeah, I'm agreeing. I'm going with Joe. One. I've been a fan of Joe since TNA, and then when he came to WWE, NXT, he was killing the NXT. He the only one that beat the Demon Finn. How, I had no idea. He the only one that beat the Demon Finn. From my knowledge. I'm not sure if he had anybody else did it, but and then he went to the main roster. I bet he never won a title in the main roster, but he always had the best promos on Raw when he was on his run on Raw. I was very upset. If it was one person who got fired, I was really upset about. It was Samoa Joe. I was really upset about Samoa Joe. Like, I was like, yo, what's up?
That kind of pissed me off a little bit because, bro, you were just on Mania in the ring.
Yeah, you're
just on Mania.
And even on commentary, he's killing. I like him on commentary too. He felt like a different. Joe. The thing about Joe, he could work anywhere. But when it be even AEW, I'm pretty sure Joe would work anywhere. Like, yeah, he would fit. Joe is the type of wrestler. Wherever he's at, he could work. He could fit. And that's how I feel about Joe. Like I said, if Joe was going to AEW, I would be a fan of Joe at AEW. But I was happy that
I'd be a fan of Joe even if he was in NWA. Because here it is.
Exactly.
If you're technical, if you like technical, yeah, you're gonna like Joe. If you like big dudes, you're gonna like Joe. Yeah, if you like people that like to talk and tell stories, Wendy.
Wendy.
Like that, as weird as fuck that was kind of funny to me. So yeah, that was a Joe thing. You know what I'm saying? Like he's good no matter where you put him. He gonna be alright. So I'm just glad he found a home back with with WWE. So
yeah, they get the Triple H, man, because that Triple H right there. Triple H.
Yeah, that wasn't John Laurinaitis. Trust me.
That was not John Laurinaitis. That was Triple H.
Sorry, IWC. That wasn't John Laurinaitis. That wasn't your boy.
That was John Laurinaitis.
John Laurinaitis, man, makes the best moves.
I would watch his old videos. I was laughing just because. And CM Punk made perfect sense about John Laurinaitis because all this recent firing kind of proves CM Punk point in what he said in the past. You know,
that's what makes his videos more poignant now because all the shit that's been happening.
Yeah,
it makes perfect sense. He said that back in 2012.
Yeah, no.
And now look, 2021. Exactly. These guys are spokes on the wheels. The business is going to make money no matter what, bro.
Yeah, true. But let us start trying to get back to the main thing. I'll go with Joe as well as for the win. One thing I do hope when Cross get to the main roster full time, I want them to make Cross look strong. I want them to bring back Scarlett in the corner because Scarlett really play a big factor in everything when it came to him. I don't know. I feel like they should never took that off. Maybe I guess they didn't do that because he was doing NXT. But hopefully, when he's especially in the main roster, they gave him a proper run. They gave him back Scarlett, and hope don't mess up his push. I like Cross. I just don't want him to mess. I don't want them to mess it up. I just really how they are. They're already doing it now. So
and that's the thing. Like, granted, like nobody wanted Cross to mess up his push. It's like nobody wanted to mess up Keith Lee's push. I feel like
that's another one that's my guy. That's another one that's my guy.
Now, granted, yeah, he had health issues. Yeah, he caught COVID, and there was a whole bunch of stuff that's going on with him. And I'm glad he's doing okay, and I'm glad he's trying to get back to it. But let's be perfectly clear. Keith Lee's push was messed up after Randy Orton.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's give it a buck. Like,
because they didn't know what to do with him.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's a big dude, but he moves like a cruiserweight.
Yeah, exactly.
But he can throw down like Brock Lesnar.
Exactly. Like Keith Lee could do Keith Lee another one. I feel like he could do a lot of things, and I guess Vince didn't understand it.
Because when Vince sees a big dude, he's like, okay, you're supposed to be big, now you be a big dude. If he sees a little dude, you might get fired, but if you don't get fired, you're supposed to do the flippy shit. You feel me?
Yeah, exactly.
But he puts people in boxes. So when you got a guy that you can't put in a box. You send him to catering. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And Keith Lee, just like Kevin Owens. I believe Kevin Owens is another one who's a big dude, but that could do flips. Like Kevin Owens does some crazy flips, son. And yeah, let's say pretty much the same thing. I mean, Keith Lee. I could put Keith Lee, and Kevin Owens in that category. I feel like Keith Lee. I can't wait to Keith Lee actually get a official put. Because remember, he was going to get a title run against Lashley when he went to U.S. title before he got injured. So,
that's like it's a lot, you know. So, and it doesn't help that you're on Raw. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
SmackDown is one thing. You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't help that you're on Raw. Raw's the B show right now. You don't keep it a stack. Raw been a B show for years.
It's been a B show since SmackDown was on Fox.
Yeah. That exactly. Ever since that match with Brock and Kofi, SmackDown been an A show.
Yeah.
And that match was only like maybe 15 seconds long.
Yeah.
But that first episode of SmackDown on Fox made SmackDown an A show, and it was by design. It wasn't by accident. True. So now Raw's the B show. You got these NXT guys going up there, doing what they got to do, trying to make a career after being on Raw in 3 hours. But a lot of times you're on catering because people on Raw just want to talk.
Exactly. And like I said, Raw need a lot of work. I'm not gonna lie, Raw need a lot of work. But we're gonna say that for another episode. But yeah, so I got Joe, you got Joe for the win. Then we got the main event. And then after the main event, I got a question to ask you, then we're gonna end the show. So right. we got the main event. We got Kyle O'Reilly versus Adam Cole, which is another topic we gotta talk about. Adam Cole. There's another person we gotta talk about. The 3 stages of hell match.
That's a 3-stage hell match?
Yep. Yeah, they announced it on this past week, I believe. 3 stages. Remember the last time we had a 3 stages of the hell match? It was Adam Cole versus Gargano.
Yeah.
And that was, I believe, was WrestleMania takeover. I think not last year, but not like 2 years ago. Cause last year, it was 2 years ago, I think. And we're gonna start with the first match with a regular single match. A regular single match of the first match. Second match is street fight, and the last match, if it comes to the third fall, a cage match, a steel cage match. Really good. A steel cage match.
Really?
To let that. So who got winning this? Who got winning this?
Oh man, that's gonna be tough. I didn't know it was a 3 stages of hell match. I might change a couple.
Yep. Three stages of hell match, son.
It is.
They both went up, so they gotta break it. They gotta break the last 3 falls, son.
All right. So here's my thing, right? Okay. This all depends if Adam Cole signs a new contract.
Yeah.
That's really why I can't even give you a prediction for this match, being that it's so good. This does seem like an Adam Cole farewell match. But it really does depend on if he signs a new contract. You could tell if he signed a new contract if he wins.
Exactly.
If Kyle O'Reilly wins, expect to see Adam Cole in AEW, preferably at the US Open show.
Yeah, he could. I want to be honest. Adam Cole could come literally this past Wednesday, next Wednesday. If you really think about it, like he could be on AEW Wednesday.
Yeah, because he doesn't even have a he's not on a 90-day.
Nah, he's not.
He's still on his NXT contract.
Yeah. His contract already got. His contract already ended, from what I heard, but they extended it for after SummerSlam. So yeah. Yeah, like that's the thing. So you can see him next Wednesday, or they could probably hold him off real quick until an episode of Rampage, or hold him to All Out. Hold him to All Out, or even hold him to the US Open show in Queens. Yeah, that too. You know what I'm saying? I heard that Dave Bryan. Did that night from that other person. That Louise. What's going on? But yeah, these guys are signing former NXT champions, former world. They're not even no money on the table, and I respect that, because when you're in business, a lot of these guys, especially in that wrestling community, don't understand. When you're in business, you don't leave nothing on the table, especially if you're a new fledgling company.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, granted, you know, Shad Khan's a billionaire a few times over. I don't know how the hell you paying for all this talent. You know what I'm saying? But like I said before, that's first world problems. They got to figure that one out.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I can see them affording a CM Punk, an Adam Cole, or a Daniel Bryan, or at least 2 of the 3.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Preferably Adam Cole and Daniel Bryan, but which would be crazy to say the least. Can you imagine?
That's Giannis. All 3 of them on the show. I actually will watch Dynamite AEW on a really weekly basis after that. I'm not gonna lie, like really like that. I think that would really bring me into watching, like really watch it. Like, God, I'm a fan of Adam Cole. I mean, I'm a fan of Punk, of course, but I'm definitely a fan of Daniel Bryan. Like, sure, that's another person I'm a fan of too. So.
Like, let's do a what if Daniel Bryan, Orange Cassidy.
You
know how I feel about Orange Cassidy. That's my guy.
I'm mixed feelings about Orange Cassidy. You know, mixed feelings about Orange Cassidy. But hold on. Let's hold on for that. We do not get to this NXT prediction though.
Well, yeah. Here's the thing. I can't give you the prediction for Cole and O'Reilly because I don't even know if the man's even signed a contract. I'll tell you like this: if that man signed a contract, you'll know by his victory on Saturday. If not, it's gonna come down to the match. If Kyle O'Reilly wins, because you already know, if you ain't signed a contract, Vince ain't gonna let you walk out of WWE with a whole victory, bro. They did that shit with Dean Ambrose, and then he turned to John Moxley like in 3 weeks. You feel me? He still got PTSD for that shit. So yeah.
I mean, it's crazy because you're all right. It's Adam Cole wins, then he pretty much stay in the NXT or even leaving it with a win to go to the main roster. That's due on the table as well. So, and
honestly, I can see Adam Cole going up against Roman Reigns.
Yeah, if Adam Cole going to the main roster, the thing, I think it's a strong possibility he is going to AEW. That's the strongest possibility. The most likely will be SmackDown, and him going against Roman Reigns will be dope. Or even go with 2 IC title against Shinsuke Nakamura. A lot of people saying that he gonna come into a Shinsuke Nakamura thing, feud. So that would be dope too. That would be dope
too. But I don't see him just holding the mid card title and just chilling, bro.
Me either. I think he will get a mid card title at first, and then he just move it to the main roster. But up to the main title. But I think Adam Cole should get a big push though.
I feel like if you're gonna keep, here's the thing: if you're gonna keep Adam Cole, right, pay him maybe a milli or 2 to stay. You better push that man to the fucking moon, bro. Excuse my language. I know we on German lifestyle, but you better push that man to the fucking moon, bro. Because here it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't gonna sign him to get him on to keep him on Raw to chase after Sheamus.
I agree. Hope not. To be honest, if Adam Cole stays, I want him on SmackDown. He go to main roster, I want him on SmackDown.
Yeah, ain't no other question. If you say, you better be on SmackDown, bro.
SmackDown, yeah. SmackDown is the biggest. SmackDown is the A show. SmackDown is a better show. I feel like he fit more on SmackDown. He fit more on SmackDown. It's just me. He fit more on SmackDown. I feel like, you know what? I got a question actually for when we after this prediction. But for this match, like you said, as Kyle wins, we know that Adam Cole is either going to the main roster or he's leaving right off the bat. If Adam Cole's win, I guess he might stay in NXT. Cause I know one big hint. He said on his Trish streaming, he's saying that no matter what, I am not getting rid of this channel, no matter what. So if that means he can either stay on NXT, keep the stream, because you can stream while you're on NXT, or he gotta go somewhere else to stream. So that's like one of the biggest hits. Of course, the rest of the community make it bigger than it is, but it's possible. I mean, yeah, you know.
Here's the thing, right? Even though he could keep the stream on NXT, what is he gonna do on NXT that he hasn't done already?
That's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing.
You know what I'm saying? He already done it. on NXT that he wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? However, you can keep the stream and go into a whole new realm with AEW and have a match like Cole and Omega, or Cole and who's I'm trying to think. Cole and Cody, or
John Moxley,
or Cole Cody, or even Cole and even Powerhouse Hobbs. I'm a big fan of him too.
Yo, him and Malachi Black. There's a lot of.
That's
you could do Cole versus Jay Bryan again. But Brian Danielson. Let me get the name right.
Gotta be clear.
Brian, internet IWC gonna kill me. or him versus Punk. There's a lot of potential for him as well. So but this prediction. This is how I'm thinking. First four could be Adam Cole. Second four gonna be Kyle. Third, it possibly could go either way. That's how I'm.
Yeah, you're definitely seeing three. You're definitely seeing the full 2 out of 3 here.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna go 2 out of 3. I agree. I said so. Two more questions. Right before we end this, because we passed the time limit. All out. AEW got a pay-per-view coming out called All Out. We got the main event. Most likely is Kenny Omega versus Christian. Who you think winning that?
I'll probably say Omega, bro. You gotta understand this too. AEW controls Omega's finishes. Yep. Main reason why he didn't win the main reason why he retained the AAA title at Triple Mania.
Yep, pretty much.
You know what I'm saying? Jordan was supposed to win that night, but since they control his finishes, they're not going to have him lose on Friday night to Christian, and then Saturday night to Andrade, and then now you go to All Out, and then you're going to lose to Christian again for the AEW title.
Yeah,
I don't see that being a thing. Omega's going to stay champion for All Out. Here's the problem. I'm having a hard time trying to see who's going to take the title off him unless you go elsewhere.
I agree with you. Omega is going to win it again. That's not even surprising. I think
unless you get Will Ospreay.
But that's another person that I heard too. She's a weak.
Because he's back. You know what I'm saying? But he's not trying to come back to Japan. So he's going to go through He's gonna go through the Forbidden Door, take the IWP title with him, and who's to say that they ain't gonna have him defend that title against Kenny and AEW? They already had the US title. Moxley defended the US title anywhere, basically anywhere.
Yeah, and Lance Austin's lost it. So he literally just lost.
Well, yeah, that's true. He lost, the Murder Hawk Monster. Who I feel might be like next up, but
Yeah. Who I think gonna take it? Originally it was supposed to be Adam Page, but yeah.
I don't know, man. I can't. There's too many situations where I see Adam Page, look kind of weak against dude. So you're gonna tell me that this is gonna be the guy? He's gonna be the fourth AEW champion.
I don't think so anymore. I think at one point I like Adam Page as well, but to be honest now, so we got to think of Daniel Bryan, Adam Cole, and Daniel Bryanson coming, maybe in Bray Wyatt. They're gonna sign everybody. They're gonna sign everybody. Braun Strowman.
Oh, I don't think. I know I know the wrestling community get a little carried away sometimes. Like, oh my god, this guy got released. He go to AEW.
But seriously, I can see if I'm going to be next week. If I want to be honest with you. And a lot of definitely going to get upset behind them, but I think that's going to happen.
They just got to deal with it what it is. So, because here it is. You got to think about it like this, right? If this was like 2002, 2003, when there was no other competition, then I can understand you saying that. There's so many more routes you can go. People on an Impact. You know what I'm saying? And here's the shit that kills me about in the wrestling community. And this is also why I say Impact don't got the money to really be speaking in these type of rooms. And Impact, right, was signing WWE stars out of just like that, just racking them up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course. They always have to.
Shit.
I guess because nobody's saying nothing because they seen that happen a long time ago. Remember, and Impact was doing it a long time ago.
Yeah, they were the first to do it.
They were the first to do it. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because Impact don't got that bread like that. AEW's making. It's how you know AEW's making a real big presence because you got people talking about how you're snatching up this star and this star, how you could potentially snatch up another star.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you just a star snatcher. And I always feel like even though people will talk negative about you, and this is just not for wrestling, but this is for anything. People could talk negative about you. But if they're talking about you, you got their attention.
Exactly. They're like they talk about us and look. That's like,
yeah, like granted, talk about us, that's great. But that tells me that we got your attention.
Exactly.
You know, we got you tuning in because you ain't just talking and you not tuning in. Now you're just getting exposed for not knowing what you're talking about. But for you to be talking about it, you know what I'm saying? That tells me that you're watching.
Yeah, that's true.
And we see you, and we appreciate you.
That's true. But yeah. So Kenny Omega will keep winning. But I think CM Punk gonna be the one to take the title though. I'm gonna be like 100% honest. CM Punk has to sign back. I think he gonna take that title.
I think so too. But first things first, we gotta see him.
Yeah. We don't know.
We gotta see him. If we see him, then yes. If not, then no.
I agree. And one last question. Who would give me your pick for who you think will be a SmackDown and Raw during the draft? Who you think will be like one of the biggest picks? Switch.
Like I could agree with the Drew McIntyre situation. I could see Drew McIntyre going to SmackDown. They need more faces. They need new faces on SmackDown. I will say that they need new faces on SmackDown. I see Drew McIntyre going. I see.
Hold on. Give me a man, and a woman in a tag team.
Okay, that should be pretty simple. I can see Drew McIntyre going to SmackDown. If Sasha Banks win at SummerSlam, I can see Bianca Belair going to Raw. Right?
Yeah.
And traded in that trade, as much as I said they might not work together because they said themselves they don't work together. Yeah. In that trade, I can see Becky going to SmackDown if she comes back.
Yeah.
Talking about tag teams. Trying to think. You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
I kind of could see Hit Row going to Raw.
Right. I forgot. NXT is a part of this draft too. I forgot.
NXT. I could see, or at least I could see all of Hit Row going to Raw.
I hope not, because they're gonna break them up. But
yeah, because Vince don't like factions.
Yeah.
If this was AEW though, Tony would have probably added 2 more people in that mix.
Facts.
And then they all got a spot on Dark.
Facts. Oh, now you mentioned. Now I got one more question after that. But for me, I agree with Drew to go to SmackDown. Big E go to Raw. They be reunite with New Day. For women, I say Sasha going to SmackDown. That's SmackDown going to Raw. Sasha going to Raw. I would say Rhea going to SmackDown. Rhea really going to SmackDown. That would be an interesting place to put her on SmackDown. I feel like she would do a lot more better at SmackDown. And they can start a Bianca versus Rhea feud if Bianca wins on Sunday.
Yeah.
Tag team. For Raw, I'm gonna pick up an NXT draft too. But I'm not gonna say Hit Row though. I'm gonna say Desmond Phantasma going to
Phantasma?
Yeah. Those guys going to Raw. And SmackDown, I said probably Viking Raiders going to SmackDown.
Okay. Well, that's interesting. I'll give you that.
Yeah. And one last question about that dude, Matt Cassidy. Do you think he's fired for AEW?
Who?
For what that dude, the rapper dude from that group. I forgot his name. Max Caster. Yeah, I think that's his name. Remember he said that thing about the Simone Biles and that rape charge.
Yeah, he was saying some. He was talking mad shit. Yeah.
Yeah, because we know AEW gave him 2 months suspension behind that.
Yeah.
And now he's taking everything off. He's selling his clothes. He took AEW off his name. He unfollowed AEW. Stuff like that. So my question to you is: do you think he is fired, or do you think this is the work? That's the question.
Oh man.
That's the last question too, by the way. It's the last question.
It's probably a work. Because think about it, it's 2 months. You know what I'm saying? That gives time for the internet wrestling community and the fans are like to sit there and go do something, to think about other stuff. Because you already know. You already know how it is. Fans and the community are like, they got short-term memory. You know what I'm saying? They only remember something happened like that week, and then next week is some new shit. So yeah, 2 months would be enough time for him to sit back, get his stuff together, reinvent himself. Exactly. And then come back as something completely different and potentially better. This shit is a whole work, bro. Fight is fixed.
At first, I thought it probably was fight, but then I started doing some more research. This might be a work. And this might be. I say it's a work. I think he might be rewritten. He might be coming back with a whole new gimmick. That's what I'm saying. Of course, he's gonna have the fans talking to court, because that's when you know what's gonna happen. But yeah, I think it's a work as well.
Yeah, I can see it being a work, and that's all good considering. Because if we're gonna get a better Max Caster out of it, then I'm for it.
Yeah, I agree.
That'll get my attention.
I agree. But you already know, bro. Thank you for coming on the show. To the rest of the prediction show. You already know, bro. Thank you for coming on. You're killing it. King Talk season 2 coming. You already know what to do. You be my family of the show. You know what to do right social media. You already know every announcement got something to say here. So you already know.
You already know what it is. It's your boy Aaron Sands out here. You can follow me on Aaron Sands Premier. That is AARONSANDSPREMIERE. King Talk season 2 coming up September 17th. You already know what the vibes is. There might be another episode coming out before that. This time, I promise you I won't get drunk and just release that either. You're just going to have to wait and check the Instagram for that one. In the meantime, if you and your girls looking out, for all 8 ladies listening to this episode, if you trying to turn up on a Saturday night, or if you one of the hundreds of fellas listening to this episode, if you and a bro trying to catch some shorties on a Saturday night, check out Taj on Saturday. Table reservations only. Say Premier at the door. Hit me up on that DM to get that table. You know what I'm saying? Check this out. That's what it is. Premier Boys Podcast. Next episode dropping on Wednesdays. Check me out on there. Talking my shit like ooh, ooh, ooh.
And yeah, we're gonna end it with that. Thank y'all, and we'll be right back. Hello, everybody. This is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Jimin from Mr. Jimin Like the Podcast, and today we're gonna talk about the spin-off shows on the Mr. Jimin Like the Podcast Network, which are the Old School Show, Date Night Talk Podcast, and a Conversation About Music Podcast. So right now we're gonna talk about the Old School Show with myself and DJ Retro, where we talk anything old school, from the music, from fashion, from TV shows, from movies, from childhood memories, and many more. We also bring in guests who come along, who join us for the conversation about anything old school. Yes, and this show became a fan favorite. Everybody loved the show. And y'all can hear this show every 4th or 5th Sunday at 12 a.m. And it's where y'all can hear the Old School Show with myself and DJ Retro. The next spin-off show that we're going to talk about is Date Night Talk Podcast, which it was on a regular series on Mr. Jimin Like Podcast, but became a fan favorite, and now we have a separate podcast for the series, we bring in ladies single or taken who want to talk about their dating experience or anything relationship related. So coming soon this summer, this new podcast series will be dropping, coming real soon. Also, we got the last spin-off show, which is a conversation about music podcast where we talk about everything music, old school to current. And we also bring in guests, on-site artists who, want to talk about their project, their music journey, and we play their song on the show. And to head out, that show is also dropping this summer. But yeah, so remember y'all, each and every Sunday at 12 a.m., Mr. Jammin' Like the Podcast. Y'all can hear this on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, and many more. It's where y'all can hear Mr. Jammin' Like the Podcast and all of our spin-off shows. This is your boy Ken, and enjoy the show. Cheers! I just want to take the time to thank everybody for tuning in to this new episode of Mr. Like the Podcast. Thank you to my special guest. You already know the bro, Mr. Aaron Sands, a.k.a. King Talk Sands, for coming on the show. And y'all already know y'all can check him out. King Talk with Aaron Sands, Season 2, September 17th. I repeat, Season 2 of King Talk with Aaron Sands, September 17th. I am executive producer of the show. He's back, new season. Y'all can also check him out on the Premier Boy Podcast with myself, Mr. Aaron Sands, Star Rider Rod, Maybe, and Long Live the Chief Mally Mal. Every Wednesday at 12 a.m. The Premier Boy Podcast Season 2 is back. We are back. Also, y'all can check out Mr. Aaron Sands back on the show next week on the Old School Show with myself and Star Rider Rod, Part 2 of Old School Cartoons. Next week episode, he is back on the show again for Part 2 of Old School Cartoon Part 2. So yeah, Mr. Aaron Sands been on the show a lot lately. So yeah, y'all already know where I'm at every Sunday at 12 a.m. Mr. Jammin' Like the Podcast every Sunday at 12 a.m. We are Anchor. We are out of commission at Spotify at the moment, but we are working out the problem. We'll be back on Spotify real soon. Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Podchaser, Good Pod, and many more. We are also on YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, please. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle TV. I repeat, Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle TV. Don't forget the spin-off shows of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. Every first Sunday, a conversation about music podcast. Every first Sunday, a conversation about music podcast. The Old School Show with myself and the Star Rider Rod every fourth or fifth Sunday. The Old School Show with myself and the Star Rider Rod every fourth or fifth Sunday. 2 more episodes of Season 4, y'all. 2 more episodes left of Season 4. I'm Jim Like the Podcast. And yes, I am looking for guests for Season 5 right now. I am looking for guests for Season 5 of the Jim Like the Podcast. I even look for guests for a conversation about music podcast, the Old School Show, and even the brand new show, Date Night Talk, the official Date Night Talk show. I look for guests. Please send me a bio about yourself and everything that you do to my email, Ken, YPGENT, @gmail.com. I repeat, Ken, KEN, YPGENT, @gmail.com. Y'all can see your bio about yourself and everything that you do. Also, y'all can hit me up on social media on all platforms. IG, Clubhouse, Twitter, Ken _Mr. Gentleman. I repeat, Ken, KEN _Mr. MR Gentleman, GENTLEMAN. Also, check out the Mr. Gentleman Like the Podcast website. Check out the website at MrGentlemanLifestylePodcast.com. I repeat, check out the website, MrGentlemanLifestylePodcast.com. Also, y'all already know YPG each and every Saturday. Best Saturday party at Tar, 48 West 21st Street, 5th and 6th. Table reservation only when you say premiere at the door. Table reservation only when you say premiere at the door. Soon you might have to use vaccination proof to get in. Yeah. But y'all already know Same premiere at the door for table reservation only. And you already know, thank y'all for tuning into this new episode of Jinder Mahal, the podcast. And have a good day or night wherever you listen to this episode.
Hey, this is Beauty Bella, and I'm listening to Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast.